इस प्रोविजन में कौन सी चीज है जो फेयर इलेक्शंस के रास्ते में आती?
They are saying that the appointment from executive will hamper the fairness of the
So
election.
वो प्रोविजन
सिर्फ judicial-
अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल डिक्लेयर कर रहे हैं all times to come.
Yes, this is what they have challenged it on.
For all times to come.
जरा प्रेयर
ये judiciary से होना चाहिए. Let me take your lordships to the prayer.
प्रेयर पढ़िए जरा, उसमें क्लियर हो जाएगा.
My lord.
जरा पढ़ें. तो मतलब मुकम्मल कह रहे हैं कि उनको खत्म किया जाए.
वो कह रहे हैं कि section 50 and 51 is ultra-wise. It's at page 25.
Please bear with us, because usually we read petitions before we come to court.
Ji, my lord.
This is a time when we've not read it because
I understand.
Ji.
It's at page 25, my lord.
Ji.
And the prayer starts at the bottom.
Ji.
In view of the grounds and facts explicated, it is most respectfully prayed that the instant petition may kindly be allowed and impugned sections 51B and 51(1) of Elections Act 2017 may kindly be declared unconstitutional, void, without lawful authority and of no legal effect. Alternatively, it is prayed that section 51B of the Election Act, to the extent of the expression list of officers provided by the government or a provincial government therein, may kindly be declared unconstitutional, void, without lawful authority and of no legal effect. Further, the Election Commission may kindly be directed to initiate consultation process with the Honorable Chief Justice of the High Courts for the appointment of judicial officers as DROs and returning officers under section 50 and 51 of the Elections Act for the general elections. Moreover, it may kindly be declared that in general elections cannot be conducted in fair, transparent, free and impartial independent manner in presence of DROs and ROs from the executive branch
ये
of
तो
the
वो
state.
कभी भी चैलेंज कर सकते थे पहले भी
It
उनका
has been there for the 6 years.
जब आरओज अपॉइंट हो गए तो उनको ये सब याद है.
We are at the verge of issuing
ये एक सेकंड, ये लॉ कब बना है?
2017, my lord.
Last
6 years.
Last elections कब हुए?
2018.
On the basis of
this section 50 and 51, they
Last
were
election में जो DROs थे वो
judicial officers. This was the first time.
नहीं, जुडिशियल ऑफिसर तो नहीं थे.
The judicial officers थे. या जो DROs है, district returning officers है, वो तो district judicial officers से लिए. Returning officers भी judicial उससे लिए थे. AROs जो है, it was a mixed form.
पर ये आप हम पे जबरदस्ती तो नहीं कर सकते हैं. इसमें लिखा है from the judiciary, subordinate judiciary in consultation with the chief justice of the concerned high court. So how can somebody impose it? Suppose even you write to the Chief Justice, then it's his discretion whether he wants to spare a judicial officer or officers or not.
Yes. In fact, what we did was, we did write to all the 5 honorable Chief Justices of the High Courts, different letters.
Are they on record?
जी, they are on the record.
दिखाएं.
कब लिखा आपने बताइए?
The first one is the Lahore High Court. It's at page 208. Letter was dated 1st of February 2023, in February, my lord. And there was a clear regret.
Where is it?
Where is the regret?
It's at page 208. There are 2 letters of Lahore High Court. The reply is at page 210 of the paper.
You wrote as far back as 1st of February.
Yes, my lord. Because the provincial assembly of the Punjab was.
फिर बताएं फिर कब है?
फिर my lord, 210 पे 210 पे page 210 पे letter of regret है.
जरा पढ़ दें.
जी my lord. मैं take your lordship to 211 पे.
नहीं, regret में जो reasons दिए हैं as we speak.
जी, there was a shortage of judicial staff and all that.
पढ़ लेना.
It's para 2.
Para 1.
जी,
Para 2(1).
Para 2(1). As we speak, a huge number of cases totaling 13,12,480 are pending adjudication in the courts of district and session judge, additional district and sessions judges, senior civil judges, and civil judges throughout Punjab. And if services of majority of these officers are given as district returning officers and returning officers at the disposal of Election Commission of Pakistan, this pendency will mount to by many-fold. And the ultimate sufferers will be the poor litigants, resultantly hampering the entire scheme and system of dispensation of justice at the grassroots level, and this cannot be afforded compromise at the cost of delay in justice and aggravating nuisance of the human right.
But if this letter is already in the field, then the petitioner does not want elections.
मैं उस पे अर्ज कर देता हूं.
if the Chief Justice, the Lahore High Court, the others have also declined or not?
Out of 5, the Islamabad High Court did not respond.
Ji.
We wrote in September and October to all the others. The Peshawar High Court said कि go to that's the judicial policy. आप वहाँ से जाके clarification accede to our request. Balochistan High Court initially agreed, but later on the learned registrar said कि no, we cannot provide. This was as near as the 2 weeks back. And Sindh High Court, just like Lahore High Court का एक और superseding letter है वो मैं अभी पढ़ता हूँ. They said कि नहीं जब आप election program issue करेंगे फिर हमें request भेजिएगा. तो इलेक्शन प्रोग्राम तो बिल्कुल एट द वर्ड्स आता है. हमने एआरओज और डीआरओज की ट्रेनिंग तो पहले करनी है.
वो तो पहले होती है.
अच्छा, नहीं तो फिर इसका मतलब है कि योर फर्स्ट चॉइस वाज जुडिशियल ऑफिसर, बट द हाई कोर्ट्स डिड नॉट एग्री एंड फॉर वैलिड रीजंस, बिकॉज यू नो यू hold election and the litigant then suffers, and
that 1.5 months
there is also another aspect, because you know I remember the elections when we did give judicial officers, and this was I think when I was Chief Justice of Balochistan, then the allegations invariably, and you know we also do judicial work, then the same matter may come before us in a judicial forum, because election tribunals are also judicial officers. So it could be argued that you know this is a job, we have a clearly separation of powers of the executive, the judiciary, the legislature. We forget one important pillar, which is the election commission. But there, it's not a part of the executive, it's not a part of the judiciary, it's on its own.
We are a federal institution, but our constitutional body on its own, not under any.
Yes. So your choice was not the first choice was not you didn't appoint yourself.
No, my lord.
You asked the judiciary.
We were constrained.
And the judiciary basically this in Punjab there is a clear-cut no.
Clear-cut no. उसके बाद in October
then
there was another letter.
Then I'm just thinking, how can the learned judge suspend an order? He will issue a writ against the High Court.
That's one of our grounds.
No. Then the learned single judge has passed an order.
The single judge.
What, the Chief Justice to provide officers? I mean, can a writ be issued against the High Court? So what sort of relief do they want? Or they don't want elections? Where is this, Mr. No, where is this, Mr. Niazi? I mean, if one person is going to hold Pakistan to ransom, I mean, he's just one individual, and he says, "I'm so and so."
No political party has come forward to challenge this appointment.
The political parties are in the business of elections, so why would they
want an election?
And this one political party says, "I don't want elections," but it was the very same political party whose petition I decided.
Yes, we have attached that 3rd of November's order along with this petition.
So, but usme to the election, why didn't they say those things then? It was represented before us, if I remember correctly, by
Lisa first.
Yes,
Mr. Ali Zafar was representing Pakistan.
There was no such demand or suggestion, and we kind of got the order. This appears to be, I don't know if it's bona fide petition or not.
My lord, in fact, with due respect to the learned single judge, there's not even a single ground which says it's ultra-vires. Which provision is ultra-vires of?
Where is your...
My lord, the order starts at page 10.
Let's read the operative part.
Page 12, my lord.
Page 12?
At page 12, para 4.
नहीं, ये तो legally under challenge है. But what have they?
These are the discussions.
No. Can you read paragraph 7?
My lord, then we go to the speaking part, which is para 7 and 8.
नहीं, 7 पढ़ें.
जी, 7. Keeping in view the importance of the legal interpretation of the constitutional provision having legal effect deeply connected to the raised national issue.
Where is the constitution provisions? There's no constitution.
There's no. The whole order is silent as to which.
I don't know. Let's read it further.
Having legal effect deeply connected to the raised national issue, office is directed to place this file before the Honorable Chief Justice for Constitution of a larger bench. page.
But he is not passed in an order.
My lord, these are the reasons. Para 5, 6, and
8 फिर क्या कहते
8 is the suspension order. Notice. Meanwhile, the notification dated sare ke sare 11 December 2023 issued by the Election Commission of Pakistan appointing the DROs, ROs, assistant returning officers from executive shall remain suspended. Shall remain suspended. So there is a complete.
One second, I fail to understand. If a judge is passing an order for constitution of a larger bench, then judicial propriety demands that he stays his hand.
Yes.
Now, how can then he pass an order? Either he passes an order and doesn't say the matter be placed before the Chief Justice. Then the Chief Justice has been given a fait accompli. You do what I ask you to do.
In fact,
either you request the Chief Justice of the Constitutional Larger Bench, or you don't make this request and you just proceed with the matter.
Yes, my lord.
So, has the Larger Bench been constituted?
It has been constituted for Monday.
Who is heading the Larger Bench?
The very honorable judge.
The same judge?
The same judge.
2 other judges.
Five-member bench.
This is very strange. What is the purpose of this petition?
In fact,
No, let's look it logically.
My lord.
Now, who have you appointed? Have you appointed people of some political party as ROs or DROs?
No, my lord.
Who have you appointed?
These are a mix.
नहीं एक पे चलते हैं ना.
My lord.
There are 4 notifications.
जी.
Let's take the first one.
Notifications are at
No, in the
page
order
27.
it is. Yeah, no, one at a time करें.
My lord. It starts at page 27, my lord. The notification.
This is for DROs.
These are DROs.
11th of
So
December.
notifications all across the country have been
It's
suspended?
all across the
In
country.
Sindh and Balochistan also?
My lord, this notification is across the country. This
How many
notification-
DROs in the country? कितने DROs appoint हुए?
Per district, every district
कितने हैं?
has.
Total कितने हैं सारे?
85.
अच्छा ये पहला वाला देखिए. अच्छा I'm told it's 144.
It gives a total number, my lord.
ये इन्होंने शायद हिसाब लगा लिया.
ये जरा कैलकुलेट कर लें कि DROs और AROs टोटल कितने हैं ऑल पाकिस्तान?
Total is 148.
AROs
all over the
DROs ऑल ओवर पाकिस्तान कितना है टोटल फिगर?
EROs is 148
148
और ROs कितने हैं?
AROs हैं ROs हैं
चलिए आप इनको हिसाब लगा के देखें, ऐसे बातें ना करें, कागज के
टोटल
टुकड़े
फिगर दे देना हमें टोटल फिगर
गिन के बताइए.
859 ROs.
अच्छा नहीं, हम जरा इनके नाम देखना चाहते हैं किसको आपने अपॉइंट किया है.
My lord.
ये रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर पेज 27 पे कौन है ये लोग?
नहीं
पेज 27 पे आपने पहला बताया ना ये.
this is the reserved seat वाला
पढ़
notification.
तो देना कौन है DROs, किसके ये रिश्तेदार
These are from our own
हैं?
offices.
पढ़ देना, डेजिग्नेशंस पढ़ दे, नाम ना पढ़ें.
Mohammed Fareed Afridi, Additional Director General Elections 1, Election Commission of Pakistan.
तो ये तो चैलेंज भी नहीं हुआ और सस्पेंड हो गया.
ये तो सारे आपके अपने
ये
लोग
तो
हैं.
हमारे अपने हैं.
ये
हमने
तो चैलेंज ही नहीं किया पिटिशनर.
नहीं किया है.
उसने तो खाली कहा था कि सिर्फ जो एग्जीक्यूटिव्स
There was a CM file, उसके अंदर कहा कि ये वाला भी इंक्लूड करें.
इवन दो द वायरीज इज ओनली
तो फिर
चैलेंज.
आप भी इलेक्शन ना कराएं, एग्जीक्यूटिव भी ना इलेक्शन कराएं,
कौन
जुडिशियल
कराए?
ऑफिसर भी ना इलेक्शन कराएं, तो
will the election
एक्चुअली
take?
ऑब्जेक्टिव इज नॉट टू होल्ड इलेक्शंस देन.
That is prima facie the
Mr.
intent.
Swati, the varies of section 51B has been challenged.
My lord.
This is under A.
यस.
ये तो चैलेंज ही नहीं हुआ ना.
or these all have been suspended.
ये तो आपके अपने दफ्तर के मतलब अपने इलेक्शन कमीशन के लोग हैं.
जी. This notification जो कि reserved seat for women के लिए है वो हमारे ऑफिस.
अगला वाला पढ़ें.
Next is page 29 पे.
अब ये कौन है DROs?
ये DROs है जी. मोहम्मद इरफानुद्दीन,
नाम नहीं बताएं, डेजिग्नेशन बताएं.
डिप्टी कमिश्नर अपर चतराल.
तो ये तो सारे डिप्टी कमिश्नर्स हैं.
जी सारे डिप्टी कमिश्नर.
तो इसमें तो आपने, हम देखना चाह रहे हैं कि क्या आपने कोई पिक एंड चूज की है?
No.
ये तो आपने
We in fact
एक सेकंड, ये सारे इस पेज पे डिप्टी कमिश्नर्स हैं, दूसरे, तीसरे,
उसमें भी
चौथे,
डिप्टी कमिश्नर.
पांचवे, छठे, ये तो सारे डिप्टी कमिश्नर्स.
all are deputy commissioners.
The DROs are deputy commissioners.
They are the
तो
deputy.
इसमें आपने कोई मतलब ये नहीं
There is
कि
no
कोई एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट से एक को लगा दिया, हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट से दूसरे को लगा दिया.
DROs are all deputy commissioners of the relevant districts.
माशाल्लाह. तो फिर अब तीसरा नोटिफिकेशन कहाँ है?
तीसरा नोटिफिकेशन है जी पेज 39 पे जी.
39.
39 पे my lord. It's 11th December. Additional Deputy Commissioner General.
ये भी सारे आपके एडिशनल कमिश्नर.
Additional Deputy Commissioner. Without any discrimination. बल्कि when the
नहीं तो आपने कोई पिक एंड चूज नहीं की.
No.
They were posted as.
They were posted, already posted. In fact, जब हम the caretaker government came, we issued a directive कि shuffle all the appointees जो कि पिछली वाली governments के थे या वो सारा, and all the deputy commissioners and the higher administrative machinery was shuffled, actually shuffled. So these are actually working.
When was that? When was the shuffling?
ये different times पे होती है, ये February से शुरू हुई हुई है shuffling करवाने, क्योंकि province of Punjab, the election had to take place at that time.
Who is the gentleman barrister Umair Khan Niazi?
Lord, he says he is the general secretary.
Has he attached any authority from the party itself?
No, there is none.
He's just one
He's just one individual.
One individual person has come and challenged the notifications of all Pakistan.
Sabotage the whole process.
Is he related to, because the word is Niazi, is he related?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
That's no concern, but
And who have been President of Pakistan, Prime Minister, इनको भी पार्टी बनाया हुआ है?
जी, उनको भी पार्टी बनाया।
उनका क्या काम है इससे?
President, because the president had announced the date.
तो फिर basically they don't want elections to take place.
Don't want elections to take place.
The president and the election commission together, if I remember, वो हमारा order किधर है जो हमने pass किया था?
That is at page 3rd of January 224, my lord.
हाँ?
2 to 4. Page 2 to 4.
2
of the petition, my lord. And the speaking.
इसमें तो पाकिस्तान तहरीक इंसाफ is one of the petitioner. इसमें तो हमने वाज़े तौर पे लिखा हुआ है पेज पैराग्राफ 18 में पढ़िए
जी मालूम पैरा 17 your lordship
पैराग्राफ 17 या 18
पैरा 17 it starts at पैरा 17 and
18 पढ़िए वो तो जरा पूरी हिस्ट्री दे रहे
18 is the president of Pakistan and the election commission have announced the date for holding of general elections to the National Assembly and the provincial assemblies. The federal government, the provincial governments and the Islamabad capital territory have concurred. The matter of holding the general election on 8th February stands resolved. No one should now put forward any pretext to derail democracy.
No, but shall we issue a contempt notice?
Exactly.
No, isn't this word clear? No one should now put forward any pretext to derail democracy.
The timing is very important.
Sorry, this is Barrister Umar Khan Niazi, then this is a violation of the Supreme Court order.
It's a violation of my...
And this petition is entertained and interim order passed, and then larger bench is constituted, which is again headed by the same judge.
The lordship, and so much so, there is a clear verdict, 12-member bench, कि provision of the law till it is actually declared. Azad Hasan's case, कि आप उसको operation नहीं suspend
law
कर
को
सकते.
छोड़ दीजिए, हम आइन पे चलते हैं ना.
Your lordship.
आइन में आप ये किसका काम इलेक्शन करवाना?
Election commission.
कौन सा provision है?
218 and 19, my lord.
218 and 19.
And 19, my lord.
Mr. Swati, while we read this, ये जरा बताएं कि petitioner ने क्या कहा कि ये तकरीबन 1000 आदमी बन रहा है ना?
जी.
Something like this.
जी.
1014 बंदे.
1014 बंदे जो हैं, इसमें से क्या इनके बारे में क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
ये कह रहे हैं जी कि MPOs के ऑर्डर भी यही DCs पास कर रहे हैं, वो तो अंडर द लॉ उन्होंने पास करने.
ये सारे मतलब
सारे के सारे हटा दें और जुडिशियल
आपको हो सकता है ना कि ये मेरी कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में आपने खास बंदा लगा दिया है.
वन ऑफ होता तो शायद यू कुड हैव एंटरटेन्ड दैट कि जी एक बंदा बायस्ड है.
यही मैं सवाल आपसे पूछने वाला हूँ. इस पिटीशन से फाइल करने से पहले उन्होंने आपको कोई दरखास्त दी बराए करम ये कर दीजिए?
नो,
स्ट्रेट अवे हाई कोर्ट.
स्ट्रेट अवे हाई कोर्ट. और अभी 5 दिन पहले
1014 जो भी लोग हैं ये सारे वो क्या कहते हैं पिटीशन में? दे आर बायस्ड.
They say कि they belong to the machinery of executive और executive के ऊपर हमारा ट्रस्ट नहीं है. तो इसलिए जुडिशियल साइड से होने चाहिए.
तो फिर वो ये भी कह सकते हैं हमें जुडिशरी पे ट्रस्ट नहीं है. उनके कहने से क्या होगा?
In any case, this is part of the law, which somebody could have challenged, and as pointed out earlier elections have taken place.
Yes.
तो इस तरह और कब शुरू हुआ है ये, कब अपॉइंट हुआ और कितनी ट्रेनिंग हो गई अभी तक? What has happened?
Lord, 11th of December को ये अपॉइंट हुआ है
और अभी तक
और 3 दिन हमने ट्रेनिंग. There were 7 days training. 3 days training took place. Then we had to halt the training in compliance with the interim order.
ये बताएं कि
Why you hold it?
Because the notification was suspended.
नोटिफिकेशन सस्पेंड हुआ, ट्रेनिंग तो सस्पेंड नहीं हुई थी. अगर उनकी ट्रेनिंग हो जाती तो क्या फर्क पड़ना था?
ये ऑर्डर कब पास किया इन्होंने?
ये कल पास किया. 13th को परसों
And when was the election program due?
आज 15th को ट्रेनिंग एक दिन हुई है सर
है जी?
ट्रेनिंग सिर्फ एक दिन हुई और 7 दिन की ट्रेनिंग थी जी।
इधर कोई पीटीआई का कोई है? नहीं, हम उनसे समझना चाहते हैं ना भाई वजह क्या थी ये करने की।
नहीं देखें, आप ये भी तो देखें वो बंदा इंडिविजुअली कर रहा है, नाम वो यूज हो सकता
नाम use
है।
करें,
तारीख
authority of any
कौन
party।
लोग हैं जो नहीं चाहते कि इलेक्शन हो?
यस
ये बताइए, इसके बारे में बताएं। कौन लोग हैं जो इलेक्शन नहीं चाहते? इस तरह ओपनली कौन कह सकता है कि नहीं? और फिर हमारे ऑर्डर के खिलाफ जब हमने कह दिया कि इसको कोई नहीं डिटेल करेगा, तो कौन डिटेल कर रहा है? पीछे कौन है?
We don't know, my lord. This is very strange kind of intervention, I would say. Contrary to law,
देखिए,
the timing is very
तो but this
precarious.
constitution पे आप बता रहे थे whose responsibility it is to hold elections,
Election Commission, my
which is that provision.
218 and 219, my lord.
तो फिर मेरे ख्याल में जज साहब ही इलेक्शन करवा लें फिर। आप तो क्या उनको कह दें वही इलेक्शन करवा लें। मतलब यू नो आई सॉरी वी आर वेरी क्लियर। आपको याद है जब आपकी पिटिशन ये चल रही थी हमने कहा हम आपका काम नहीं करेंगे।
नहीं करेंगे। It's your
अब आपसे मगर हम आपका काम करवाएंगे आपसे।
बिल्कुल।
बहुत फर्क होता है दोनों चीजें में।
बिल्कुल।
तो फिर मेरे ख्याल में आप अब ये सॉरी दिस इज आई एम रियली सरप्राइज ऐसे ऑर्डर्स पास हो रहे हैं जुडिशरी से। किधर है वो आपका कौन सा प्रोविजन है?
218 का 3 and 219 का D. 218 3 218 का
Swati, in their petition before the High Court, what is the precise allegation against the 1,000 people? क्या है इनको प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
they generally attack it कि एग्जीक्यूटिव जो है फ्री एंड फेयर इलेक्शन नहीं करवाएगी
As a concept,
not any individual.
but not at this stage when the election process has begun.
Has
ये
begun.
सारा आपके पास टाइम था, आप लॉ को चैलेंज करते जो मर्जी करते।
More than 6 years, these two provisions had been on the statute book, and the timing is very precarious. Just
ये अटॉर्नी जनरल को सुना?
एडवोकेट जनरल को जी सुना। एडवोकेट जनरल को अटॉर्नी जनरल ऑफिस को भी।
Were you called for?
The additional attorney general.
No, yourself.
Gee, notice was under 27A. Notice was issued, but the additional attorney general had appeared.
No, you didn't appear.
I did not.
Why?
To be honest, I was not aware of this petition. I only came to know about the order when the order was passed in the evening, day before yesterday.
Late in the evening.
That's a very serious statement you're making. The Attorney General of Pakistan was bypassed.
I was in the Supreme Court.
If the judge is there, he should first of all ask where is the Attorney General of Pakistan. I'm going to pass such a very strong order. He should have asked where is the Attorney General, call him, then they could have sought time or whatever. But the office in the Constitution is not of the additional.
That's right.
There is a very clear demarcation. There is no constitutional provision of additional Advocate General. That's by the law.
That's by law.
The Article 100 of the Constitution says Attorney General of Pakistan. Did he solicit advice from you? The additional, sir, I've received this notice. What do you want me to do?
So
Did you?
He did speak with me, and my instructions were to oppose the petition, and it is duly recorded in the order.
No, but आपने कहा आपको बाद में पता चला।
मुझे उस दिन सुबह उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा कि इसमें क्या होना है। When the order was passed, the morning.
नहीं, but ये नोटिस तो पहले दी गई थी, तो पहले क्यों नहीं पूछा उन्होंने?
ये उस वक्त मैं उसका
It was on a day-to-day fixation, my lord. 13 से पहले एक दिन पहले भी फिक्स हुआ। 12 को हुआ, फिर 13 को हुआ। अगले दिन very next day it was.
अच्छा, अगर ये कल बलूचिस्तान में एक पिटीशन फाइल हो जाती है, वो पंजाब के रोक देते हैं, सिंध वाले खैबर पख्तूनख्वा के रोक देते हैं।
जी।
It's very strange.
स्वाति ये बताएं कि ये जो पीरियड है 7 days का ट्रेनिंग है
7 days
and then the program election program kicks in on the 15th आप जो होना था normal times में जो
normal time में आज
program आना था
and we were going to continue it in parallel to the issuance of the election
and
program.
when is the actual job of the DRO RO in the program that comes into
that's the last date for filing of the nomination लेकिन वो पहले दिन से शुरू हो जाती है because on the very
nothing
first
much has gone wrong in the sense that they can get back to some sort of training and
हम 3-4 दिन पीछे चले गए हैं but we are very tightly fixed
training पे short हो गई
जी
लेकिन I remember the last elections when I was Chief Justice of Balochistan. We had conducted the court till 2:45 in the morning. So these matters, on the 11th hour, a petition is filed, not the 11th hour, beyond. And now you are in that danger zone where fallout will be delay of elections.
Absolutely,
They were waiting and seeing till that point of no return comes, then file the petition. And doesn't the learned judge realize all these things? Has he assumed the responsibilities of the Election Commission of Pakistan? Would it constitute misconduct on the part of the judge
In fact, it was.
if he's violating an order of the Supreme Court?
In fact, it was also highlighted.
Please assist us.
Ji, my lord.
Any jo marji, you wear a gown and then pass any order you want to.
You cannot. When they, under Article 189, the learned judge is bound by the.
He's not only passed an order in the territory of Punjab, he's passed an order for the whole of Pakistan.
Notification, all four, the set of notifications have been suspended.
आपने इसका कोई जवाब दिया था वहाँ पे? इसका
12 को फिक्स हुई है और 13 को दोबारा उन्होंने कहा जी कि आके आर्ग्यू करें.
I think the best course of the judge was to say that the matter they should approach the Supreme Court in the light of the earlier
In the light of the earlier order,
especially the notification is outside the territory of the Punjab.
Very, very true. Hello.
Attorney General, does it constitute misconduct?
My lord, I have to go through the code of conduct, but if there was a Supreme Court order,
provision of the Constitution.
Clear provision of the Constitution.
Does he refer to an order?
No, it does not. And there was a Supreme Court order which.
No, he doesn't refer to the order.
It does not.
He doesn't refer to a constitutional provision.
No, my lord.
He passes an order beyond the territory of Punjab.
So appears, my lord. And my friend has just informed me that the learned additional attorney general, in Lahore, actually argued this point.
No, we may even issue contempt notice to the petitioner. I mean, he's a lawyer. He pretends to be a lawyer at least. How is he acting against the order? If he has a grievance, come to the Supreme Court. We've passed the order. He claims to be representing a political party. On the basis of their petition, we had ordered elections.
That's right, man.
So what is this?
That's right.
So there are two things. One is that perhaps the best course would be that because there was a matter pending here, a direction had been given by the Supreme Court. The best course was for the High Court that take the matter to the Supreme Court.
That's
one. Number two, the notification is such that it covers all the provinces.
That's right.
So one High Court dealing with one province cannot deal with that. There is a judgment also which in a CSS matter, the idea was to go to the Supreme Court because you can't upset. I mean, you're actually upsetting the other provinces who don't want to.
I believe there's a division bench judgment of my lord was heading the division
That's right.
bench.
Where the CSS exam was challenged, and they said if one province will do it, it will affect the entire exam for all the other provinces. So suppose people sitting in Balochistan and Sindh would like to go ahead, they are also affected. Sara dysfunctional ho gaya.
The notifications have been suspended throughout.
Attorney General, is he the same judge who had passed that order in the electricity petition? 1,600 or 1,100 petitions came before us.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, this is not on. You have to stay within the confines of the Constitution. We take oath to abide by the Constitution, the law. And Article 189 is bound on him, on all courts. I mean, he's really upset our order. He's sort of disregarded our order. I mean, he doesn't even refer to it. He says suspended. His own Chief Justice saying that I can't spare judicial officers because I've got 13 lakh cases in the province. So there'll be a writ issued against the Chief Justice.
No. Can't be.
This is not on.
What's the possibility? Could you just assist us? I mean, there was an earlier order, and the entire election is being, there was a direction that 8th February ko hoga, and Supreme Court has passed orders that no step would be taken to derail.
Yes.
So, what is the possibility that if such a case has been filed, that is to be brought before the Supreme Court? Could that case be taken away from the High Court and brought here?
There are past precedents, my lord.
So that it is heard at one place for the entire country.
Yes.
Why should we give a relief to a person who is a contemner? I use the word contemner because he is derailing democracy.
That's right.
Why should this person hold Pakistan to ransom?
It's actually an individual.
It's an individual, my lord. That's what
I'm inclined to, I don't know, I'll consult my colleagues to issue him contempt notice.
Once you get the petition here.
नहीं, क्यों उसकी petition को entertain कर रहा हूँ?
That's the petition.
These things are happening.
Mr. Swati, जरा 51(1) पढ़िए जरा.
This is relating to the 51(1) में फिर ARO और RO of the judicial.
51(1) जो है वो deals with the
इधर चेक करें, ये लॉयर भी हैं, ये बैरिस्टर उमैर खान नियाजी.
He's an advocate, sir. He's an advocate of High Court, yes.
Yes, you know him?
Yes.
Which is he alone, firm with some firm or what?
My lord, he had previously served as a law officer, as an additional advocate general in Punjab, but he was associated with Tehreek-e-Insaf. He was president of, as it is written in the memo of the petition, also he served as the president of the lawyers wing of that party.
He's not a young man then.
He's about as old as I am, so...
That's young enough.
so a young man.
So he's not like in his 20s.
No.
That on his exuberance, he files a petition not realizing what he's doing.
My lord, 51(1) provides for consultation with the Chief Justice for appointment of the judicial officers.
51(1).
51(1). The Commission shall, in the prescribed manner, appoint from amongst its own officers or officers of any government or corporations, autonomous or semi-autonomous bodies controlled by any government, or from the subordinate judiciary in consultation with the Chief Justice of the concerned High Court, a returning officer for each constituency. This is the provision which has been.
अगर 51(1) को कोई कोर्ट अल्ट्रा वायरस डिक्लेयर कर दे तो क्या कभी इलेक्शन हो सकता है?
नहीं. Then we have no other power.
50 को छोड़ देते हैं. 51(1) को अगर मुकम्मल अल्ट्रा वायरस कर दें तो ये इलेक्शन कभी भी नहीं हो सकता. फिर डीरेलिंग करना कहना आप ये कहें कि इलेक्शन ही नहीं कराना चाहते.
इलेक्शन नहीं करवाना चाहते.
तो ये तो इन्हें पिटीशन ग्रांट कर दी रहा है, क्या किया फिर इसमें?
This is the main relief granted at the interim stage, which is also unconstitutional, unlawful.
अच्छा, आपके पास कोई दरखास्त नहीं दी?
No, my lord, no, my lord. There was nothing of this sort ever agitated anywhere in the whole.
देखिए, हो सकता है कहीं गलत हो गया हो, किसी का भाई वगैरह को अपॉइंट कर दिया एज RO, चलें, हो सकता है.
इंडिविजुअल का अगर किसी एक की करे
वो कहेगा जी आप ये बंदा को ना दूसरे को लगा दो, हम लगा देंगे.
1,500 बंदा ही बायस्ड है इनके अगेंस्ट, और इनके अगेंस्ट नहीं, जस्ट अगेंस्ट वन इंडिविजुअल. Probably he might be contesting from one constituency. आप उसके हद तक करें अगर आपको प्रॉब्लम है. Come to us, we will look into it.
वो ये भी नहीं बता रहे कि उस ऑफिसर में प्रॉब्लम क्या है.
No.
They're saying कि as a concept executive नहीं होता.
As a concept, चूंकि हमारे अगेंस्ट MPOs के ऑर्डर्स किए हैं डिप्टी कमिश्नर्स ने, तो इसलिए जो है हमारे अगेंस्ट पार्टीजन है. This is the allegation.
ये बताएं कि RO और उनके खिलाफ कोई किसी को कोई बायसनेस हो तो आपके पास उनका आने का कोई है लॉ?
जी,
कौन सा लॉ है? कौन सी सेक्शन है कि उनको आपके पास आना चाहिए कि ना कि डायरेक्ट में जाना चाहिए? अगर रेमेडी आपके पास थी तो वहाँ आए नहीं आए? आपके पास नहीं है?
They've never approached us.
वो है कोई प्रोविजन बताइए.
It's 50. No, not 55. It's 55 का 3 है.
Which?
Election Act का 55 का 3 जी. The Commission 55(3). Section 55, subsection 3. The Commission may, at any time, for reasons to be recorded in writing, suspend or withdraw any election official, a public servant.
कौन सा पढ़ रहे हैं?
55, section 55, subsection 3, my lord.
Yes.
The Commission may, at any time, for reasons.
तो आर्टिकल 199 जरा पढ़िए आइन का, ये तो वही मार खा जाएगा.
जी. Alternate remedy.
Last time the same learned judge passed the same order. कितना नुकसान पहुंचाया है पाकिस्तान को?
Sir, I think the total was a few hundred billions. I don't remember the exact number, but few hundred billions actually.
वो बिजली वाले
500 billion or something. About 500 billion.
Then again नेपरा को उन्होंने bypass करके order कर दिया.
Subject to the Constitution, a High Court may, if it is satisfied that no other adequate remedy is provided by law. There's a rider, adequate remedy is there. Or in fact, ये असेसमेंट के कोई बायस्ड है या नहीं है वो भी किसी कोर्ट ने नहीं करना,
ये खुद या तो
वो इलेक्शन कमीशन ने करना है थ्रू देयर लॉन्ग आर्म ऑफ द पीपल दे वर्क अंडर इलेक्शन कमीशन बिकॉज वी हैव गॉट पीपल इवन एट द लोएस्ट स्ट्रेटा।
लॉन्ग आर्म तो लॉ की होती है आपने
ऑफ द इलेक्शन कमीशन पे वो भी
थोड़ी कम कर लें
तो शॉर्ट आप कर लेते।
आइए वायलेशन ऑफ द ऑर्डर ऑफ द सुप्रीम कोर्ट।
It's 204 man.
नहीं वो तो आर्टिकल है ना,
Article 204 and section 3 of
ये तो
the
जुडिशियल कंटेम्प्ट हुआ ना,
contempt and section 3 of the contempt of court.
जरा पढ़ दें आप, जरा दे दें इनको हद हो गई।
but you can get back onto the rails
अच्छा आपने
We'll try our
शेड्यूल
best,
क्यों नहीं
yes.
अपॉइंट, अभी तक आपने शेड्यूल क्यों नहीं दिया है इलेक्शन?
मतलब आज देना because we
नहीं आज आप देंगे
ट्रेनिंग के बाद हम we will
नहीं, इलेक्शन शेड्यूल की बात कर रहा हूँ।
schedule election program जो है we had planned it after the training और
training can still continue on the
Where is the
side.
schedule? Show me the schedule.
I don't have the schedule and
ट्रेनिंग तो आपने रोक दी,
ट्रेनिंग कुछ और चीज है, शेड्यूल को
तो कह रहे हैं कि आप उसका शेड्यूल करेंगे, इसमें कोई बात तो नहीं है।
शेड्यूल किधर है आपका?
schedule we can bring, we didn't bring it here.
बताएं ना, schedule
No, we
दिखाएं।
wanted it
We were going to issue the schedule
Today,
It must be ready somewhere, lying somewhere ना, तो दिखा दें।
who is the gentleman behind you?
he's the secretary election commission.
जी तो ये
It had already been drafted. It's
तो
already-
you'll issue it today.
No, let them bring it.
Your Lordship, the idea was to issue the schedule right after the training, which has,
Why
Hey,
after
what's the
the
connection between the two?
that was what the commissioner decided, that they will issue it
No,
right
but
after the
Mr.
training.
Umar Hamid, you would have,
There must be some connection.
and you must have drafted a program तो बन गया होगा ना, मतलब आप इंतजार तो नहीं कर रहे।
इस दिन नॉमिनेशन पेपर देना है, इस दिन ये करना है,
जी, वो
इस दिन ये-
section 57 के तहत, but you know, you
वो
go
where is that
backwards.
schedule?
That schedule is counted 54 days
Where
backwards.
is the schedule?
We have it, sir. We-
Show it to us.
We have the draft. We
No, when will you issue it?
It was supposed to be
When will you
right
issue
after the
it?
training, sir.
right after the training.
When will you issue it?
Originally, sir, it was supposed to be
When will
from
you
13
issue-
to 16, the training. not
When
the-
will
Wait, please, if you're going,
As your Lordship
if you, if they are going to mock the law, is the election commission is going to mock the law, show us the law which says schedule will be issued after training is completed.
But I-
Refer to that provision.
No, it says simultaneously.
Show us that provision.
Training can go on the side, that is just a
Training can
capacity
go on
building,
till the
उसका तो
election
मुताल्लिक
day,
नहीं है।
you can continue training
It
people.
says simultaneously with the.
Where is the law which says
Section 52,
training
ma'am.
of officers?
So Mr.
It's
Swati, you have not read this to the election commission earlier?
No.
This section 52 of
It says the simultaneous
हाँ,
section
तो फिर इनको
52.
बताइए।
Where is it?
It can go parallel.
52 exceptional circumstances में
जी।
अदरवाइज आपके
months
लिए
prior.
आप जो कह रहे हैं शेड्यूल की लाजम है कि हम पहले ट्रेनिंग करेंगे, ये कहाँ लिखा हुआ है? ये कहीं भी नहीं लिखा हुआ, तो बताइए
Lord is correct.
क्यों कह रहे हैं?
60 days in ordinary circumstances
Simple.
before the election program,
हाँ?
since delimitation was
आज 8 फरवरी को अगर बैकवर्ड्स करें तो आज कितने दिन रह गए?
today is the 55th day.
50?
5th day, 55 दिन आज. कल से 54th day,
आपको मिनिमम कितना चाहिए?
54 days.
तो you have to issue the
You
schedule
have to issue the schedule today.
today.
Yes.
Today.
या तो फिर सबको बुला लीजिए, फिर आप भी वायलेट कर रहे हैं अपना लॉ.
नहीं, so we were going to.
Are you making a definite statement you're issuing it today or not?
अभी
You have your schedule ready, issue it.
Hey, if you are so keen on elections, why are you backing off now?
we're not backing.
I mean, Training, Mr. Umar Hamid, also training is just a capacity building which can continue. एक दिन रात को extra करा दें.
Sir, the idea was, if you allow me, sir, the idea was that we will complete the training between say 13 and 16 and 16 पे करेंगे.
Fair enough, but that hasn't happened.
Now what has happened is that we've gone a little like 4 or 5 days ahead.
4 days.
So that was the idea of the commission. If you allow the commission,
देखिए, आप एक मेरी बात सुनिए. आपको RO और DRO की जो actual जरूरत है इस प्रोग्राम में शेड्यूल में तो भी आगे जाके ना कहीं.
नहीं आगे जाके नहीं.
When is the first time they're required to work?
क्योंकि nomination, the last date for nomination हमने शेड्यूल में देना है.
कब है?
अगर 57(2) का A देखें ना.
आप बताएं, डेट बताइए ना. How many days do we have from today to that first assignment that DRO has to perform?
That's the 6th day from the issuance of the election program. ये 57(2) का A लिखा हुआ है. तो
So you
पहले दिन भी 5th day, first day पे, very first day पे भी nomination आके सबमिट हो सकते हैं.
तो ठीक हो गया ना. अभी 1-2 दिन की भी ट्रेनिंग होगी. आपने 4-5 दिन की और ट्रेनिंग करानी है, करा लें. उसका तो कोई मतलब you can
ट्रेनिंग किसी ने रोकी नहीं है. देखें, आप ट्रेनिंग ब्लाउज आपने रोकी है, ट्रेनिंग को जारी रहने देते, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता था. ये तो खाली उसकी हद तक था. आपने पता नहीं क्यों रोक दिया. आप भी नहीं चाहते कि नहीं होना इलेक्शन. बेसिकली इसको आप तो देखो, अगर आपने करने के लिए सीरियसली हैं तो आप उसको कैरी ऑन करें.
असल में नोटिफिकेशन माय लॉर्ड वाज सस्पेंडेड, तो इस वजह से वो एज अ नेचुरल कॉन्सिक्वेंस
नोटिफिकेशन सस्पेंड हुआ. आपने भी कोई नोटिफिकेशन जारी कर दी है?
suspension of the notification of the appointments, which is the ipso facto of what the court
आपने क्यों किया है? Why?
आपने क्यों किया?
Why you issue the notification for suspension of? आपने क्यों किया? आपको कहा था कोर्ट ने कि आप ये करें.
सर, जब आरओ जी सस्पेंड हो गए तो फिर नोटिफिकेशन.
आरओ सस्पेंड हुए हैं, फर्ज करिए अभी हम उसको विड्रॉ कर लेते हैं, आपका तो नोटिफिकेशन रहेगा, वो इन फील्ड रहेगा ना.
Immediately we will, sir.
Why you immediately? Why you issue it?
तो इनका
Who had said so?
That was done in compliance of the suspension order.
भाई compliance का, भाई compliance किधर लिखा
before this?
किधर लिखा हुआ है compliance करें? किधर कहा है कि आप इशू करें? उन्होंने सस्पेंड कर दी, सस्पेंड हो गए, खत्म. Why you issue?
We had to.
Why you issue? आपने क्यों इशू किया?
My lord, we
in compliance of.
I think that was being unnecessarily. जब एक कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर ने सस्पेंड कर दिया तो आपको सिर्फ कहना है कोर्ट ने सस्पेंड किया हुआ है. मतलब I think you just did an extra thing which is not required in law.
There was a confusion because everybody was calling us up and asking us, so we had to in compliance deference to the court order.
due deference to the court order हमने जो है
ये भी नहीं लिखा हुआ.
It has affected us.
लिखा हुआ.
It has affected us negatively.
कंफ्यूजन नहीं है, कंफ्यूजन इस रिमूव नहीं होती जैसा आपने रिमूव की. कंफ्यूजन तो थी, ऑर्डर लिखा हुआ है, ठीक है.
we got the order.
You know, there are notifications suspended by courts usually. Doesn't mean that FBR issues another notification saying now then all of my notifications suspended. ऐसा तो नहीं होता. I think this is just an
extra care में
totally unnecessary exercise जो आपने की.
So may I just respectfully submit, whenever there is an order by any court,
Yes.
then we whatever actions we have already allowed to go on, we hold those in abeyance, and when the court or the higher judiciary gives us another order, then we restore it accordingly. That was all. Whenever there is, for instance, if there are delimitation cases, because our own people are on the ground, they have to be given some orders by the commission also. That was the reason.
लिखें. अच्छा, आपने स्टे भी मांगा है. The stay application number is 10612 in case you want it. We'll correct the order. I'm pretty exhausted by now.
My apologies, my lord.
No, it's good that you come. It's not your fault. This petition for leave to appeal assails the order of a learned single judge of the Lahore High Court, Lahore, dated Where is the order gone? Page?
Page 10, my lord. It's 15th of December.
Page?
10 पे.
13, 12, 23.
10 पे.
13,
13
22, 23.
13/12/2023.
23. Full stop. The impugned order was passed on the writ petition filed under Article 199 of the Constitution of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, within bracket, Constitution, bracket close, wherein the Election Commission of Pakistan, wherein the two petitioners before us and 8 others were arrayed as respondents. All the petition sought the prayed for it sought a declaration that sections 50 within bracket 1 bracket close within bracket small b and 51 within bracket 1 within bracket closed